What up, guys? It's Vice Guys here today, and we're going to be doing a franchise rebuild Oakland Raiders. This is something me and my cousin have liked to done for years. We just do this. We'll get together and we'll start a franchise, sim through it. The rules of the franchise are I'll explain those in a second. First, I just want to say shout out to the Bengals, my team. That 99 Eifert, 99 Atkins, and 97 Dunlap is looking right. But we are heading over to somewhere a little bit darker. The Oakland Raiders. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a diehard Bengals fan, and I'll never stray anyway, but I really do like the Raiders. I've liked them for years, not necessarily as like as the team they are, but just, I like the Raiders as an organization, what they represent and everything. So we're going to be using the Oakland Raiders. Let's go over our league settings real quick. Oh man, 10 minutes, we're not going to be playing all the games. We're going to have salary cap off. Not because we're going to go crazy into free agents. You'll actually see that I'll pick up very few free agents. Just because I like to be able to keep my draft picks in. Coach firing off. Injury off. The only reason we're turning injury off is because of the simple fact that this is basically a team building simulation, and we're not going to have it like very due to that. Resign players, we're going to have, let's see, have on. That way they can take care of that in the regular season. We'll do the off season. We'll do the off season and everything else. We are going to be Jack Del Rio. We're going to start the regular season. What we're going to do is just send the seasons. Like I was saying, what we're going to do is send the seasons, basically do the off seasons. We're going to send to the halfway point and then playoffs. We will spectate games in the playoffs, and if we get to the AFC Championship, oh, what am I saying? The NFC Championship or further, then we can jump in the last 2 minutes we can play. That's about it. Just taking a look at the offense. Offensive line needs some work on the right side. Tight ends need some work. Good upcoming receiving core. We can use a third. Murray is Got Derek Carr, a beast fullback right there. Check out the defense. You see the corners definitely need some work. We got a 68 at corner number 2. We can get Mario Edwards over here, Dan Williams, Justin Tuck. You see we got the Khalil Mack, Nate Allen, Charles Woodson. Let's jump in. We're going to make a few trades right off the bat. We don't really want to trade away too many of our picks, but at the same time we do need to... We're going to actually start off going to the Bengals. Let's go over to the Bengals and let's pick up... Oh no, that's the trade block. We don't want to go to the trade block. I was really concerned for a second looking at that. I was like, why do the Bengals have no safeties? As you see over here, we are going to be going after George Iloka. We will be giving them back Taylor Mays, which is ironic because in real life I believe he just went back there. Let's try a 5th round of Taylor Mays. Okay, let's increase the pick. Try 4. Taylor Mays. I would just leave out Taylor Mays in general, but we need to get rid of somebody off our roster. So 3rd round pick and Taylor Mays, we will pick up George Iloka to give us a little bit more solid in the secondary. That's over the free agents. We're not going to try to go, like I said, too crazy in the free agents, but we do need some corners in the worst way. So we're not going to make any record signings here, but let's get Tremont Williams, and I think we might go. Oh, I like Bradley Fletcher. We're gonna go Bradley Fletcher. Oh yeah, we have enough room. Go cut some corners real quick. We do have like 5 running backs too. No, we got 3. Okay.
60 overall, you will not be on my team. I will not keep a 60 overall on the team. That's just absolutely embarrassing, even if you are a rookie. We have cut 2 corners. We're gonna go pick 2 up. See, David Emerson is young, is a good young talent, but we definitely need to put some talent around him. That'll be one of our focuses in the draft. Like I said, guys, I am trying to limit how many free agents I pick up, so these will be the only 2 I allow myself until after the season. I do like Tim Jennings. Actually, Denard's a good young player. We're going to go Denard. Let's go put those into the lineup. Then we'll check out what we're going with in to the regular season. We're just going to go position by position to see what you're starting off with. Derek Carr, which I think will be our quarterback we build around. Latavius Murray, I mean, the jury's still up if we're going to try to build around him as a running back. Marcel Reese, absolute beast. Crabtree and Cooper, great corners, great receivers. Actually, we'll put Cooper at 1 over Crabtree, so when he develops during the season, he takes over that 1, gets some more reps. Tight ends, Donald Penn's a good left tackle. Gabe Jackson left guard. Rodney Hudson at center. Here's where it gets a little weak. Jamarcus Webb and Austin Howard. Left end we got Justin Tuck. Right end we got Mario Edwards Jr. It's a good rookie. Defensive tackle Dan Williams and Justin Ellis. We got the man Khalil Mack Daddy, Curtis Lofton. Alden Smith, who was a great pickup for the Raiders. Our improved cornerback core, David Emerson, Tremaine Williams, and Alfonso Denard. You got the man Charles Woodson at free safety, and we got the protege George Oak at strong safety. And of course, we got the special teams gurus Marquette King and Stefan Janikowski at the kicker and punter. So we're gonna jump to mid-season. That way, we can start our scouting and seeing how everybody's doing to the halfway point. My projection for this season is either going to be 8-8 or 7-9. At best, I'm going to say 9-7. I think we're right around that 500 mark. I don't think we got too bad of a team to start with, but I don't think we're too great of a team to start either. Sorry for the yawn, guys. I couldn't sleep at all last night. As we are 4-3, so yeah, right around that mark I was talking about. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and just jump into some scouting real quick. As guys, I hate when I show this stuff like this. Okay, we don't care. We're not going after him. Okay. He's not a bad young talent, so we'll mark him. We were wanting to look at cornerback first and foremost. Not the best, but for a 3rd round, we may have to take a peek at him. We'll mark him, but that C plus press is a turnoff. Not bad there. Horrible. Try to see if we can catch any late steals there. We also need to look at right tackle and right guard. Take a peek of that. Not too shabby. Really not too shabby. Seems like there's quite a few right tackles out there that we can pick up and work with. Even the late 3rd rounder there didn't look too bad. So we were 4-3, guys. I told him to negotiate contracts for the computer, but oh well. Let me do Justin Tucks real quick. We do have salary cap off, like I said, just to worry about containing the players we already have, not really to go out and get the big names. So we're going to give him a little more than he's asking. Hopefully he takes that. If not, oh well. Okay, accepts that. Let's delegate these. And let's send him to the playoffs. Who knows, maybe we'll sneak in year 1. Definitely wouldn't be surprised by it. Like I said, I do believe we're around that 500 that 500 pendulum. I really don't think we're that bad of a team, so let's see what Madden thinks of us. Let's see what Madden thinks of us. I mean, this is something fun to do. I used to actually like really enjoy the NFL head coach games. So basically, I've been using Madden franchise like this for a long time. And just a lot of people have been posting them on YouTube, and a lot of people seem to enjoy them, so I figured I'd give my take on it. It looks like we missed the playoffs, because I'm assuming that's what our season goal was. We're going to auto-progress. Let's go over here, check out some of how we did, and how our games were in general. Finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 10. A little more disappointed than I thought. Let's see. Appears most games were pretty close games. Bad loss to the Steelers. Bad loss to Chiefs and Broncos, and Packers. And Chiefs again. Looks like we struggled within our division. I mean, most of our games were decently close. We were definitely set up for a pretty decent pick here. All we've done is trade away one pick, so it's not going to hurt us too bad, that third round pick. Definitely for Ioka in the first place, so it's definitely worth it. Because if not, we were going to have to address that position soon. We'll pick up a few small names in free agency here. Like I said, I really want to build around the draft, but why is it making us re-sign this? I turned on for the computer to do this. I'm going to try to fly through these real quick. Like I said, we're trying to keep around our whole team as the main factor, so my goal is to do 2 or 3 seasons of this per video. I kind of want to get I was thinking maybe 10 seasons and then like 40 years and see how the franchise turns out. Because I do want to do this with multiple teams, so I've been thinking do it that way. And we're probably going to franchise tagging him, but I want to wait and see if that's for sure who we want to use it on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna go ahead and re-sign Georgia Loca real quick. I really think that him having some youth in that secondary, especially skill and youth in that secondary, is gonna be great. As long as, yeah, we're gonna end up franchise tagging Donald Penn there. I don't know why I keep sliding up like that. Alfonso Denard. Man, you're wanting some serious payday for not being that good, but oh well. Gonna go inside with the franchise tag on Donald Penn. A lot of people just don't want to come back. I'm kind of disappointed it's making me do all this. I didn't want you guys to have to see all the re-signing process. It's pretty boring and slow-paced. I'm 99% sure I turned it off, but hey, mistakes were made. We're going to re-sign a few more because the lower 70s we can just get in free agency anyways. We have the computer to fill out the offense. And the rest, they'll just have to go unless there's any names that stand out. Matt McGloin, the backup. There's no, we are just going to let the rest go. Most of them are backups that we can just replace. It's going to be very annoying that they keep making us do that. I will see in between the videos if we can go ahead and turn that off. As the things we got to focus on here is mostly depth. There's a few positions we actually will need starters at, but we'll focus mostly on those in the draft. I might try to pick up a decently not too special. Right guard and right tackle, free safety, and then like I said, just depth. Let's see who is out here in the free agency market. Okay, we need right guard and right tackle. Sweezy, as he'd be the guy I would love to have, but like I said, we're trying to stay relatively cheap. So we're gonna go pick up. Actually, we can make one splash. I'll say one splash per free agency. Our splash this year is gonna be Sweezy. We're gonna just give him like a crazy offer. Like I said, we'll make one splash per free agency. That was our splash. So we'll go easier right tackle. Let's get this Byron Stingley. He should sign for that. Free safety if we can get something realistic. We'll go pick up Antonio Allen over here. See if he'll take that. Let's see. Yeah, Tremaine Johnson is just too expensive to be realistic for only getting one big name. See if we can get him. Is there relatively... No, because we got a tight end already. That'd be awesome to pick up Dwayne Allen there. That'd be the goat. But hey, like I said, we're trying to stay relatively cheap. We're gonna go ahead, and this isn't an expensive pickup. We're gonna try to pick up Jermaine Gresham. So we're gonna stick with that as our free agency pickups. Hopefully we can sign a few of those. Start focusing here on the draft. Here soon we won't need anybody in the free agency because I like to build through the draft. I think it's more entertaining. As we get up Allen and Gresham, like what I like, you'll see what I like to do in the draft to build up draft picks. That way we don't have to do that. I hate that it's gotta like introduce you through it every time. Let's go look at corners. I'd say that's a pretty high priority. Ooh yeah, that 7.8 is good. What we're gonna do is just see if we can find anybody else who's got like a high combine grade. See if we can catch a sleeper. 7.2. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'd say we get just a lot of athletic guys. But hey, might as well take a peek on them. Okay, maybe that's not too bad for a 4th round. Let's take a look. What else do we want to work on? If we can find a running back, we'll keep our eye out. For a 2nd rounder, we're gonna add him to the watch list. Obviously, we're probably not going to go running back this early. But hey, just in case we do, might as well have it checked out. I may do that 3rd round pick. That one looks good too. That 3rd round pick looks good. Have him, Sean Brown, being watched. It looks like there's some serious depth at running back. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Let's go and sim to the next week, see if we can pick up any more key free agents. Hopefully, Sweezy signs the right guard. Okay, we get the right tackle, Billings. Well, Stingley. B. Stingley. I don't even know who he is, really. Take a peek, see if we can find a sleeper wide receiver. No, he deserves to go there. Deserves to go there. Ugh. No, that ain't bad for a 6-rounder there. We're gonna watch him. Ugh. There's definitely some ugly there. We will just basically, for most of the backups, we're just gonna have the computer fill the roster. So that way we don't have to worry about going through and resigning all those, considering the game messed up and made us resign as many people as we did. Is Lane rejected the contract, which did not shock me at all. We gave him kind of a lowball offer. Sweezy did sign though, so that's kind of like our biggest key this offseason. See what else we want to take a look at. Still want to just basically look at sleepers also in general. I think for the most part that's what we're going to settle with. Sorry, I got distracted by the kid going up and down the street singing. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next week. So we really don't have any more. We want to scout. See if anybody else signed and get into this draft. Is we're going to go ahead and look at the trade center. See if we can make some moves when it comes to the draft day boards. See what pick we got. We got the 9th pick. So we are up in the 1st round. We're gonna try to get in the top 10 again and pick in the draft. I don't really want to go any higher. Let's see. Screw it. We'll try a 2nd round next year. I really don't want to go any higher than that at all. Okay, as we do have 2 top 10 picks, is I will trade a lot of my other picks to probably gain picks, especially after here a year or two. What I do is I'll try to get like 3 or 4 1st round picks, and I'll trade down basically out of all of them and gain more picks. As you see, skip to the next user. We have the 6th pick. All the corners are on the board, so basically any corner we want is there. Running backs are there. There's definitely a lot of potential there. Really not want to go there for corner. He's projected to be a 2nd rounder. So do we want to go there? He's projected to be a late 1st rounder. I don't know, I like his 4.3. I do need to pause this draft though. Let's see, take another look back. Definitely just don't want to get a bust. I think we are at the 6th pick. There's a couple corners that I wouldn't mind getting. There's quite a few players I wouldn't mind getting. He's obviously going to go later in the 1st. He's later 1st. Yeah, you're 2nd. I'm really interested in you. You're mid 1st round. I don't know if I want to try to get him now or he's got a 4.3 speed. Can't really jump too well. Everything else seems pretty nice. B+ man coverage, B+ press, B zone. Thinking we may get him and then slide down with the other pick. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to draft him, and with the other 1st round pick, we're going to slide down a little bit to gain some more picks. Hoping for at least an 80. Boom. 80 overall, Derek Massey. He got 97 speed, which is crazy. 86 man coverage, 84 zone coverage. 70 play rec, which ain't too bad. 86 press. Let's tackle. 48 tackle. Oh, that's absolutely atrocious. But let's go ahead and skip the next user pick. And let's see what we can get. If we can get a trade that has a slide down just a little bit. Okay, so Bengals, Broncos, Redskins. There's plenty of picks. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who's around us. Who's just a few spots down. Bills, just Dolphins. I think we had a trade offer from the Redskins and the Rams. So let's go and see what their trade offer was. Okay, Redskins wanted to just slide up like 2 positions. They're willing to give us this year's first and a second for next year, so I think we're going to go ahead and take that. Because we literally signed up about 3 spots and go from there. So gain back next year's second round pick. And we're only sliding 3 picks, so. Now let's take a peek at the pick board again, because like I said, I'm finally going in the mid round on this one. So we have the Bengals, Broncos, Panthers, Falcons, Browns. Let's see how soon any of those are. So did I see the Ravens and the Browns are right there. Let's go ahead and look at the board real quick. See where some of the players we're looking at are. Obviously, the right tackle still there. That late first round running back still there. That running back still there. Corner still there. Both of those running backs are still there. There's definitely a lot of good players still left. That running back still there. That's my goal. That's a goal. I think we're gonna slide down a little bit more. Let's see. Ravens or Browns. I know the Browns offered us trade. I don't remember if the Ravens did. I think we're going to take the Browns trade offer. Slide down just a few more picks. Just a few more. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go to the next user. I think we're going to pick up a running back here. Or do we slide down even more and wait for the other running back? I don't know. 4, 5. This is a running back deep draft. This definitely is. I really like that one. That 3rd round pick. That running back looks awesome. He's supposed to go in the 2nd. I think that's who I've been actually really after. I think we're going to try to slide down one more time. Then go from there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's slide down one more time and go from there. See, we got Bucks, Steelers, Colts, Packers, Bengals all around us. Bengals are still wanting to slide up at the 2016. See, the Falcons want to come up. Colts. The Colts want to slide up. They want to give us a pick for this year. So let's go and take a look at that. How far the Colts. While the Colts are right there, I think we're going to take that and add another 3rd round pick for this year. And we're going to slide down like 3 spots. And once again, if I get a trade that only slides down like 3 more spots, I very well may do that. Like if the Bengals are still interested in this trade. Yeah, we'd slide down 2 spots to the Bengals and pick up a 3rd round for next year and a 7th round for this year. So we're going to do that. Take a look. Oh, let's skip ahead to the next user. How high are we in the 2nd? So that's our 2nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Seems I want to get that running back that's supposed to go in the 2nd round, but I don't know if he'll still be there. Here's Marcus Robinson. I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to go back into that. Take another pick, guys, because this is a longer draft. I will just probably cut it at the end of this next season that we sim. Let's see, he's the fourth. He's projected the fourth off the board. Or is actually? It's not actually him. Yeah, it's Marcus Stevens we're looking at. I keep getting that mixed up. Wow, I almost sweated over the wrong one. Let's see if there's anything we want to do with this first round pick. Once again, we may just trade down again. Do we want to try to slide another corner? Just to go early second. I don't think so. Do we want to go balls deep, just trying to pick a random tight end? I mean, random defensive tackle, because I messed up and I didn't scout the defensive tackles. So who knows if what they're looking at. Ah, this is frustrating. He's supposed to go late first rounder. I like the bench press second. Screw it, we're taking a shot. We're gonna take a shot. Take a shot. 80, 77 overall. Ain't too bad there. Hopefully he's got some good development traits. Hopefully this next user pick, that running back's still there. Hopefully that running back's still there. Please let that running back still be there. I have a good feeling about him. Where is he? Where is he? Boom. Please be an 80. 75 overall. 91 speed. What's his issue? Carrying the 77s. That awareness of the 49s. That's pretty disappointing there. We've had a rather disappointing draft so far. Let's see if anybody that we're even see what's going on compared to people we still have interest in. There's the other running back I was interested in the third round. He's still here in the third round, so I think we may take him. Yeah. Denzel Turner. Boom! Third round pick, 80 overall. He's ranked 17th in true talent, and we got him on the 82nd pick. 87 speed, 83 strength, 93 acceleration, 88 trucking, 89 stiff arm, 85 spin, 90 juke, 82 carrying. That's definitely a decent running back. We could bid around him. We may have just drafted Latavius Murray's replacement. Okay. Once again, like I said, we're going to start building draft picks at this point in time. Looks like a 3 and a 5 may be our best bet. Now who's going to suck the most? I think we're going to give it to the Redskins.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't really have too much faith in that organization. Let's go to the next user pick. Okay, let's take a peek and see if anybody that we've scouted still here. I don't think so. I think we're just going to start building up bulk on picks. That really helps on the lineup. I guarantee you guys. Out of 4th round picks. Here's the worst who offered us a 4th. Probably the Saints, especially if Drew Brees getting older. We'll go ahead and give the Saints the 4th rounder for the 5th rounder for the 4th rounder. Upgrade around. That's still 4th round offers. Oh, 49er sucks, so can't sweat that at all. So pick up a few 4th rounders for next year. So we picked up a decent amount of picks for next year. We have to earn back the 1st round pick, but I believe we'll do it. 5th round picks. Gonna go with the Bills. We're gonna go to the end of the draft. If they want to pick us somebody with their 2 picks in the 7th round, they can go ahead and do that. work on possibly getting some depth. Let's look at the rookie signings here. See what we got going on. You see, we picked up 80 overall corner. Oh, that running back dropped down big time when it came down to going in our system. He went from an 80 to a 75. So sadly, he'll just be depth. Hey, that's a good corner pickup, though. Definitely got some, I wouldn't say necessarily, well, yeah, high expectations, because it is a top 10 pick. Go jump in here. We'll sign some free agents just to work on depth, send through the season, and see where we're at. Okay, as you see, our right tackle is still our main weakness on offense. I'm going to go ahead and sign a couple just depth of receivers, nothing too special, and a quarterback. We need depth of defense, I believe. And not too bad. As you see, our defensive weak point really is our backup defensive tackle, or, I mean, Curtis Lofton in a way, and Nate Allen over here. I mean, Andrew Allen, whatever his name is. So let's pick up some depth real quick. Backup quarterback, we are going to go with the man Kellen Moore in one of my franchise. The starting quarterback went down right for the playoffs, right for like the hardest stretch of the playoffs too. Well, I mean, obviously the playoffs are the hardest stretch period. Right before the playoffs, right before the toughest part of the schedule, went off and won a Super Bowl for us. So then we're going to sign one more. We're going to sign Devin Hester. That way we have that return skill too. What else did I say we needed? No, we don't need a corner. We need something on defense, I thought, almost for sure. I guess not. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the depth chart, just so you can see what we're looking at before the season. This video has gone a little long. The intro, obviously, for the series is going to be the longest part. We definitely have too many running backs at this point in time. Hopefully the computer cut some of them. Rookies in there to get some playing time. Crabtree, Cooper, Curse, Santonio Holmes, Devin Hester, and Andre Holmes. Got Gresham and Lee Smith. Donald Penn came back reluctantly. Gabe Jackson. Rodney Hudson. The big splash of our free agency, J.R. Sweezy. Austin Howard, definitely an upgrade. Justin Tuck's starting to go down. Ray Edwards Jr. didn't really progress like I hoped. Dan Williams. And our rookie Martwan Boyd. Got Khalil Mack. Curtis Lofton. Alden Smith, which I'm hoping he starts stepping it up. David Amerson. Derek Macy, the rookie. We got Tremaine Williams and Alfonso Denard. Our corner's starting to look a little bit legit. Antonio Allen and the man George Iloka. Let's see. Make sure Hester's returner. How you gonna do that to the man Devin Hester? It's a joke if Devin Hester isn't the returner. It really is. Okay guys, we are going to go ahead and send this up to the midpoint of the season. That way we can do a little scouting. And that way we can see how we're doing overall. Like I said, at the end of simming through the season, we are going to cut it. So, just so you guys are prepared. Just because this has been a long video. The intro has been a long video. Let's go take a peek. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to sim to jump to mid-season. It didn't. It just did next week. I thought that was pretty fast. I apologize, guys. Let's go ahead and give it a second. Like I said, I am sorry for the long initial video, considering we're going to cover basically 2 seasons. Well, a full year and a regular season. But hey, once we start being able to get into this off season, we're going to start being able to click and go faster. Now that we got through the debut season, but there's a lot more that we have to do. We're also going to look into more trades this offseason, see if we can build around the trades. But like I said, I really want to build around the draft, so we're going to focus on that. 3-4, not off to the best start. We're going to auto progress real quick. Let's see. I'm still wanting us to get that big splash running back. Don't get me wrong, Latavius Murray's not bad, but I think we could take a lot of pressure off of Derek Carr by doing that. Let's go ahead and take a peek. I don't know. I'm not really thinking about going into wide receiver. Cornerback, we kind of still need. We do need a new little middle linebacker to replace Curtis Lofton. And not looking too good there. The second round, though, those guys aren't too bad of a second round look. Ooh, late first round there. Some A stats. Not bad of a third round look. So it looks like we may have a good shot at replacing Curtis Lofton pretty strongly. Always could use corners. We'll finish that off with corners. At the end of the season, I will just be going ahead and showing you guys the stats and showing you guys what our players are doing on the field. Just so you can see a little bit of that. So let's go ahead and send into the playoffs. I'm projecting we finish decently strong. We get like 8-8, maybe 7-9. Once again, I'm around a similar projection as last year. Because we have improved, but last year we definitely showed that we cannot go up against the big dogs. We held our own against the mid-range, but we showed we couldn't go up against the big dogs in our division, so rather disappointing there. We got to definitely build up to be able to beat the Broncos and beat the Chiefs and beat the Packers and be able to handle our own with some of these NFC powerhouses, which we really just aren't doing as of now. We definitely do got a good young stable to build around, though. Okay, let's go ahead and auto progress. Actually, I'll go ahead and progress those after I cut the video. We end up finishing 7-8-1, so yeah, right around where I was thinking we were. Let's go look at the season stats. Looks like Derek Carr did have himself a productive season. 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, a lot of picks though, 22 interceptions. Latavius Murray had just under 1,300 yards and 7 touchdowns. Look at Turner. 8 touchdowns off the bench, the backup. Cooper over 1,000 yards. Curse almost 1,000 yards. Crabtree just under 900 yards. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, Donald Penn giving up 16 sacks and Howard giving up 10. See, obviously wow, Curtis Lofton led the team in tackles. Where's Khalil Mack? All the way down there at 76. Okay, disappointing. See, we did have a decent pass rush. Khalil Mack just tore it up with the sacks, obviously. We were able to get a decent amount of picks. Look at those fumble recoveries. And not too bad at all there. And Devin Hester do his thing. And it looks like they put Amari Cooper in anyways. That's the start of the franchise, guys. I know this one's just a little bit of a slow build up. It'll give Andy Dalton's MVP in 2016. I know it's a little bit of a slow build up. This is the boring intro, just where we get everything set up for the future and it's a long one. But thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for staying tuned. Stay tuned for more here in the near future. I'll probably do another one tomorrow. Maybe do one of these a day or something like that. I'll still be doing Ultimate Team just as much, but just something to kind of spur the moment on. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more.